Today is June 24th. It rained today, so the pond is wet in the area around it. And so this video is about pond maintenance, day-to-day routine, I guess what you would call it, of what we do to the pond. Some of them a little bit more work than other days, but I just cleaned those filters today and clean up the pond a little bit. So we will call today day 0, and we'll start tomorrow as day 1. Yep. Now this pond, this is a small pond compared to most ponds. This is measures only about 10 feet long by 5 feet wide by 4 feet deep, so that gives you less than 2,000 US gallons. And the pond is overstocked. As you can see, I've got like, I don't know, maybe 30 to 40 koi in here, but they've been happy and healthy, as you can see. And we overfeed these guys. We feed them all day long, which we shouldn't, but kids are in summer vacation right now, so they just keep throwing food on them all day long. They get fed maybe, I don't know, between 5 to 8 cups a day, which is a lot, mixtures of all kinds of things. The pond gets really, really dirty and needs a lot of attention right now. But they've been healthy, they've been happy, and the water has been clear, as you can see. Alright, so some of the things in here that we have a lot of are plants, vegetation, to suck up all the nutrients and help with the filtration. This iris has been here for a while, but we trimmed that back towards the fall, and it gets filled pretty fast. Got some watercress here from the grocery store. We got all kinds of floating planters we can do. And then at some point, when it starts heating up a lot, maybe about July, those elephant ears and taros will grow tremendously. So on that filter, first box over there, we have lava rocks that's filled all the way to the top, and then on top of it we'll have the bog plants. There's only one major pump in there. That's about 3,000 gallons per hour pump. That's sitting on plastic shelving on us a little bit higher up, so that in the event that there's a plumbing leak, it won't drain the pond. But that's going to be another video. This video that we're going to put together, series of clips daily. So today we're going to call it day 0, and tomorrow will be day 1. All right, so we got some arrow plants over there. This is lizard's tail, of course the iris that's been there for a while, but they all help with the filtration. This is what it looks like in here. And day 1 tomorrow, once this is dirty, we can start to clear up, and I can show you what we have there. But that's day 0, what the pond looks like. Say hi to these guys. And we'll resume tomorrow. This pond, I guess what you could say is a poor man's pond. It's a very limited budget with very or no bells and whistles compared to the other pond that you see on YouTube. But just wanted to let you know that you don't need all those bells and whistles in order to keep a successful koi pond and overstock at that. Now I'm not cutting down on all the other koi keeper that has all the best and greatest equipment and filtration system. More kudos to them. I don't have those fundings, so have to use brain power instead of wallet power. And as you can see from my pond, you can certainly keep a successful koi pond without all the bells and whistles and without all the expensive equipment. Just have to use your mind a little bit in your hands. Hey guys, you're so hungry, huh? Let me get you some food. Some of the most popular questions that I get a lot also is the construction of my pond, why I built this way, how I built it, and things like that, and what do I have in here. It's mechanical filtrations and all those other things. So that's going to be the next series of video that I'll put together, is why I built my pond the way I did. And I've also made some modifications since I built it 4 or 5 years ago, but generally I'm happy with how this is right now. Alright, so today is day 1 of the maintenance, and it just happens to be Friday also. So since we did a major cleanup yesterday, there's not much to do today. As you can see on the edge there, just have a little bit of a water evaporation, probably like maybe half an inch, so we'll top that off when we finish cleaning. First thing we're gonna do is clean up this Wasi skimmer. This is what we have right now. I'm still thinking of a best way to skim the pond, because I'm not too happy with this, because I think it's too small, and you can see it's pretty filthy. Every day it needs washing, so I have to think of a better way to do that. You can see all the gulp in there. Okay, so that's done. Let's move over here. As you can see, it's filled up. That's usually a good sign to let me know that it's clogged. Now this is my take on sieve filter. These are screens that you would use for windows, but make sure you get the fabric ones. They're malleable and easy to do. So it's pretty easy. Just kind of lay this out here like this, and just clean it off. Okay, that one's clean. That's one. Let's grab the other one. And that's two done. As you can see, they clean pretty easy. It's clean, and let's get out the last one. Okay, I cleaned this basket too. So remember, these are the nylon ones. Kind of line this up like that, which almost acts as a filter screens. Then I just kind of crumble this up this way, whatever that might be. And the other one here. And top one there. The more creases I have, the better. So that's my homemade sieve filter, and that's okay for now. Maybe tomorrow we'll clean those filters, but for now, you can see that's how it looks. Filtering again, and you can add as many of these as you can, but I find that these are very useful. The fabric ones, vinyl ones. Does that go? And like I said, let's top up the pond for a little bit. Have all these. I'm gonna switch this over. This is for the pond. And you can see right there, maybe 5 minutes, should fill up to the very top, not much. Look like they've been eating on watercress. But once that out, that's pretty much it for day one. And of course, this is being a Friday, we need to administer some medicine, some liquid medicine. Being a Friday, there's the liquid medicine right there. We need that. Not for the koi, but for the koi keeper. See you tomorrow. Welcome to day 2 of our pond maintenance. It is Saturday. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon, and we have had a lot of rain all morning. And actually just stopped maybe an hour ago. You can see the ground still very wet. So it's 82 degrees right now, so it's kind of steaming hot. So we're just gonna do maintenance for the day. As always, this is not my least favorite one. This is our Oasis pond skimmer. Not too crazy about, but for now this is what we have. So you can see it gets really dirty, so I have to clean that daily right now. Okay, so that's clean. We put it back. And you can see that the koi's been munching. They've been munching on the watercress. skimmer is working fine right now. And we got some wind last night. You could see some of those leaves on the iris is kind of falling on the sides there. I mean, it's fine, but for my standard, I'm not too crazy about them, so we're gonna trim a little bit. I love this thing. A little handle here, and at the end it clips it, so I can go in here, cut that, and some of the stuff that's falling, like I don't like this one right here, so I think we're gonna cut this up to the base. Look at that, we can carry it. So I'm gonna clean that section up a little bit on the other side. See how it goes. All right, clean that up a little bit. These are the ones that I trimmed. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys this. This is Jessenice's plant. Check this out. So touch me nuts. Closest. That is one cool plant. Okay, back to maintenance. Alright, let's check out the filter. And it seems still to be very clear. And as you can see, there's not a lot of water build up here. If it was up higher, then I know that we need to take care of the filters, but it seems to be okay for now. That's working, so we don't need to do anything there. So that's day 2. See you tomorrow for day 3. It is Sunday, day 3 of our pond maintenance. It's pretty sunny today. It's about 82 degrees. So we got a lot of wind yesterday, so I'm just gonna clean this up and get rid of the leaves and tidy up the pond a little bit. Pretty quick, but you see that's tidied it up a bit. And as you can see here, we got a little bit of some water, so we need to top the pond off. Maybe an inch there on the ledge. So let's top it off. There it is right there. Getting some fresh water. While that's happening, we can see that the screen is full because we fed them a lot yesterday. So we're gonna clean that off again. Doesn't look like we have to clean the paddings at all. This water's still being filtered. They're pretty good. It's growing. It's been hot last few days, so there's that hose right there I'm filling up the pond with. Okay, let's turn that off. That only took about 2 minutes. And then let's turn on one of the hose water so we can clean the filters. So we have the taros and elephant ears growing fine. It's very nice. And then of course the arrow leaf over there. And this plant over here, forgot the name of it a couple of days ago, but this is a bloodwort plant. You can see all the red blood vessel looking things. When some of these comes off here, as you can tell in the pond, the koi eats them. But it's a really nice plant. It's the first time I'm growing this. I'm trying it out. Scientific name, Rumex sanguineus. Okay, let's get back to maintenance. Let's clean the pre-filter. There's my miniature moss garden. Let's clean this off. You can see right there. Alright, so that was quick. Took about a minute. And then we're just gonna put this back. Looks good enough. And that one's okay, so good enough for the day. There is our monarch butterfly. Hi, how are you? It's a female. Hopefully it's gonna lay some eggs. Anyway, welcome to day 4 of our pond maintenance. Today is June 28th. It's about 77 degrees right now. And we're gonna do a quick pond maintenance. How you guys doing? You didn't eat yet, huh? Let me clean your pond first. And that monarch is still hanging out here. Anyway, day 4. Let's clean the skimmer. There it is, all clean. Let's put it back. Well, that's it for the maintenance for today. Day 4. It's very quick. Alright, let's feed these guys a little bit because they haven't eaten dinner yet. Today is Tuesday, day 5 of our pond maintenance. High 80s today, very humid, feels like 90 degrees. And as you can tell from the ground, had a lot of rain all the way up to this morning. A lot of rain this entire week, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of cleaning. As always, kind of the daily now is the skimmer. We'll clean that. Okay, so that's done. That took less than 30 seconds. Okay, so that's done. Took me another minute to do. That's still good, so let's just rinse it out a little bit. That's it. It took less than 5 minutes of maintenance this time around. Hi guys. You hungry? You guys hungry? All right. See you tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, June 30th, and this is day 6 of our pond maintenance routine. It's been raining a lot today. Everything is wet and soaked, so there's not much we can do. All the filters are okay, the skimmers are okay, the pond is topped off, so really there's really no maintenance today. So but what I've decided to do is do a little bit of experiment, because I always wonder how fast my koi eats. This is 1 cup of all types of mixtures of floating pellet. So I'm gonna time it, and we'll figure out how long you think all that koi will make this disappear. So go ahead and guess right now and see if you're close. My guess is probably 25 seconds. That's my guess. I've never done it before. It'll be the first time, so I'm gonna go get the other timer and we'll go from there. Alright, so there's the stopwatch at 0. There's a cup of koi food, and they're getting wild up, so let me just kind of start them up over there, get them all wild up. Okay, there you go, they're getting ready. So as soon as I put this in, I'm going to put in the stopwatch. I'm going to pour all of it all at once. There you go. Throw some pellets over here, guys. Come on. Let's go to the finish line. And everywhere. It's not as hot today, so they're not as active. Usually they'll be going crazy everywhere. I already lost because it's already at 35 seconds. I thought they were surely was going to eat all of them by then. Still a few more pellets over here. So right now we are at 2.5 minutes. Right, no, missed it. Take it. One last one floating, and it's gone. All right. 2 minutes and like 48 seconds. So, all right. See you tomorrow. Day 7. Today is the 7th day of our pond maintenance. It's also July 1st. It's about 73 degrees right now, so it's a bit cool. We didn't get any rain today, but we've had lots of rain the last few days. Today we're gonna do a general cleaning. We're gonna clean the skimmer. This is daily. We're gonna maybe top up the water a little bit, water some plants using the pond water, and then we'll top it up with the new ones. And the main filter area over there, we're gonna go ahead and rinse out all of those filters, and I'll show you what they are. But first, let's start with the Oasis skimmer. You see, it gets very filthy for just day one. There you go, all done. That took less than a minute. How's it going, guys? Let's clean the filter on this side. It's a bit noisy over there, so I'm gonna pull out all the filter media over there, and I'll show you what we need to do. The first one. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. And there's the fifth one, and I'm going to clean it and put them back in that order. And I have 5 in here, but you can certainly do however you want to do. That's just what I have, and I never threw them away. So the newest one I always put at the bottom. This top one right here, that's the end of for this season. That's gonna go away, and I might add another one. And all the way at the bottom there, I'll show you, that's actually foam. Now I don't rinse this out. That's just more for like a final buffer, and beneficial bacteria stays in there. But in here, I have a hard tray there that kind of holds them in place. Then I have a bucket down here, and in this bucket I have all kinds of media like these from the aquarium. And once a season I have a bag of barley straw. Put that in there, and then I also have a bag. Once I added this media, this is a crushed coral to control the pH and to maintain it. Once I added this a couple of years ago, I never had any problems with my pond. Okay, so that's in there. And I also have some lava rocks in that bucket. That's a 5-gallon bucket. Can is in there, and then I also have some, I think, some carbon, pressurized carbon, but that's how I have in there. And that stays like that because again there's media underneath there that also helps the culture beneficial bacteria. So I'll put that in there. Then I'm gonna put this heavy foam. Now that foam I just cut in circle to fit the barrel. That you can get that at like any fabric store, like Joann Fabrics. They sell them for batting. That's what that is, what I used. So here, I'm gonna start with the last one, bottom one. And we're just gonna wash this and rinse that off. The bottom one is the least dirtiest one, because by the time it gets there, but you can see some of that brown muck. Okay, so I'll do that. Like I said, the bottom filter is probably the cleanest one. And it will get dirtier as we move forward closer to the top. It actually isn't that dirty, so I probably could have gone for another week, but try to do it when I can. I had extra time today. Came home a little bit earlier, so trying to clear my head. Everyday grind and work, worries and problems of everyday life and work, mostly work. So this is a way to kind of unwind me a little bit. So you can see that's pretty good, and we're gonna put this back. Now, as you can see, it's smaller than the barrel, so I'll usually start here and fan around so I can hit most of the edges. Go to the second one. I can feel my stress level winding down already. Blood pressure is maintaining. So this is more of a therapy and calm down period. Today's Thursday, so we don't have that special medicine yet. Tomorrow is Friday, so we're gonna use that special medicine that we used on the first day. Not for the koi, but for the maintenance facility manager here. The koi. So we'll clean this out. And we're gonna keep going. Okay, that's number 2 done. We're gonna fan it out. We'll cover more in that area. Cover the first one here, cover the second, and then the other one we're gonna butt in there. Okay, that's 2. That's number 3. So you can see it's getting dirtier and dirtier. So we'll clean this up. Number 3 is back. And here's the 4th one. Okay, here's number 4. And of course number 5. This is pretty dirty, and I think, and this is the last season we're using this. It's gonna go to the dumpster at the end of the season, and then we'll probably add another 1 or 2 and we'll put it at the bottom. But okay, that's done. You can see already it's filtering fairly nicely, going directly there. Another screen that I have, whatever free items that I can get helps with the filter. Now this thing over here, this is my homemade DIY, almost like a sieve filter. That's just from a screen filter, fabric type screen for like screen doors and windows. So we're gonna clean that up. One down. Let's pick up the next one. Look at all that waste that's was filtered through the screen. And here's the last one. Okay, so that's clean. Okay, I think that's good. We're just gonna clean up here a little bit. Maybe tomorrow we'll clean up the iris a little bit. Some of those foliage had fallen down. It's not needed, but I think I'm gonna flush the pressure filter. You can see when I clear this out, see all that dirty water. This is where I usually flush once I decide to top off the pond or change the water, and I'll usually run this to water the plants like this. I'm gonna connect the hose. And generally I have this really long. And you can see right there. Like I said, this is what I usually do. Water the plants, and I have this extended to my other pots, to the other gardens in the backyard. That's what we'll do. Hot summer days, this is where what I do to water the garden. While we're changing that, flushing that filter a little bit, and at the same time changing the water in the pond. I'm gonna turn that on. I'll show you. That's how we top off the pond. Right there. We'll do that for a little bit and turn it off. We'll be done. So that's day 7. We're gonna continue to do so, because there's still some other maintenance that I need to do. This is, you can see the waterfall for that one. The spout are shut down. That's because that's for that filter there. Just gonna change a little bit of the water, top it off, and then we'll continue with day 8 tomorrow, which is July 2nd. 4th of July is right around the corner. So there it is. See you guys tomorrow. Today is Friday. It's day 8. There's really no maintenance to do, so it's probably gonna be a quick video. Actually, you know what? I think I'll add some rocks over here. There you go. Looks good. That concludes our very short pond maintenance. Check out my moss little miniature garden. I like this, and I think I'm gonna do more of them. So this refers to a formal group of liveworts, mosses, and some hornworts. Mosses typically form a very dense green clumps like that. Kind of a miniature landscape, if you ask me. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I think we'll do a little bit more general cleaning. It is Saturday, July 3rd. This is day 9 of the pond maintenance cleaning. We're gonna do a little bit more than what we did in the last few days. You can see all this iris have kind of collapsed and fallen on that side, so we're gonna clean that up first. See right there. This one right here. This one right here. All right, got a little bit of a haircut. You can see from there. And then on that side too. Looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and just clean the top portion of that screen filter. And we're also gonna clean the wasing. Go into the compost pile. It's actually still pretty clean. We don't need it, but since it's being Saturday, we got some extra time. We're gonna go ahead and clean it. As you can see, I also clean all the filters. That's the buffer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 those filter floss media. And then also my screen filter. Now I didn't need to clean all of those because they were still very clean. Typically, 7 to 10 days, but being a Saturday and all, and I have all this time, a little bit therapeutic, so I went ahead and did it. I didn't show the video because I've already showed you in the previous days when we did that. Okay. So then, this is my foam buffer from Joann's Fabric. The newest one. And so forth. I'm gonna keep doing that. And the top one. This is, you can see it's pretty dirty already and worn down. This is a couple of years old, so at the end of the season we're gonna throw this away. But for now it's still doing its thing, so there you go. You can see there, it's nice and clean. Tied it up a little bit. These guys are hungry, so I'm gonna feed them in a little bit when I close up here. We're also gonna clean the skimmer. I'm not gonna show you guys how to do that because you already know how, but you can see how filthy it gets. Trying to figure out a better way to skim the pond. You do need it. Look at that, it gets really filthy, so clean it and put it back. It's hot and humid today, so we're gonna water the plants a little bit. And what a better way to do that than flushing our unit at the same time. And it's also liquid gold fertilizer for the plants. So you can see this stuff comes out. We clean it. Let's top up the pond. There it is. Topping off the pond a little bit. There we go. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's 4th of July. It's day 10, so maybe we'll close that up at day 10. Alright, let's try putting a hyacinth in the koi pond. Let's break this off so that we can have some more there. There's another one here. So that we can propagate those. Maybe we don't want to eat it, but highly likely that they will start eating that roots as soon as they see it. It'd be nice if they don't, but I can have some more plantation in this pond. But we'll see tomorrow if it's still there or it's pretty much all butchered. It is day 10 of our pond maintenance series, and I think we're gonna stop today for a daily cleaning. It's also 4th of July, so we put that water hyacinth here yesterday, hoping that it will survive. It did not. You can see that it's all in the skimmer. These kois eat everything. And I actually cut some mint from the garden then, and I plopped them in here, and they are thriving. So I think next year, instead of the watercress, I'm gonna use mint. So we're gonna go ahead and clean the skimmer. I don't need to show you what I do with that, so we're just gonna return once it's clean and put it back. This is what's left of that water hyacinth. Skimmer all clean. That's clean. Well, that concludes our maintenance for 10 days. And it is 4th of July, so let's take some B-rolls and enjoy the pond.